December 30th, and we're back in the blind. As you can tell, it's pretty warm. It's 45 degrees. Last night after dark, I came in and repositioned my blind with the warm weather that we're going to be getting for the next 4 or 5 days. I needed to get my blind positioned where I could hunt it with a south wind, and put myself in the best position I can to kill one if I do see one. So I've got deer out in the field already, and they've been working up this ditch is what they've been doing, and then going out to a bigger field. So I'm hoping anything that I get that starts out to the west of me will kind of funnel by me here. I've got my blind set back against corn, and then there's cedar trees in front of me, so I'm hoping they pass in front between me and the cedar trees, and I could possibly get a shot. So we shall see. It is warm. We're just trying to adapt to the situation here. Not exactly ideal late season, but it could happen. We shall see. Got him. I smoked him too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't know if he was ever going to give me a shot. He waited forever. That was just awesome. Beautiful deer too. That's a deer that I've been waiting all late season to get a chance at, and he finally worked out. The deer really moved tonight, even as warm as it is. I'm shocked. Oh, I'm shaking. Oh, he kept nosing every buck here, and then he finally gave me a shot. Awesome. Awesome. Well, there's a good sight. Whew. I did a number on him. Oops. Kind of tough filming all this stuff yourself. Let me get my arrow put up here and then let's go find him. He isn't going to be very far. Well, this is one of those blood trails that you really like, because you get here and there's blood all over the ground, and then you look over in the edge of the field and he is laying right there. Let's go get him. Oh, I'll get my Tacticams. Ah, all my gear here. Oh, so much fun. You know, it's hard to believe that the deer move this good in this weather, but sometimes when it's brutal, temperatures out, you know, they really do move when it warms up, and they were moving tonight. Holy smokes. Yeah, he didn't make it very far. That Schwacker does a number. Such a good broadhead. Oh yeah, look at this. Beautiful deer. What a great late season hunt. Honestly, 45 degrees. I didn't think that the deer were going to move nearly as good as they did, but I seen like 6 bucks. And you know, we weren't even getting that many pictures when it was really cold, but we had pictures of this guy, and this was my target. I think he's 5 or 6 years old, I don't know, but just a beautiful deer. Unfortunately, he broke a brow tine, but I actually shot him when he had his horns touching another buck, and I'd filmed him fight earlier, or you know, just sparring a little bit with another deer. So he was, he definitely thought he was the king honcho there. Beautiful deer, oh my goodness. What a great late season hunt. I could not be happier. So much fun. All right, it is January 4th, 2023 here in Iowa. We've only got 6 days left of season here, and the last time I hunted I was in this blind, but they had recently just cut the rest of this cornfield that I'm sitting in, so it's gonna be a little harder to get them in bow range now. I'm kind of just sitting in the middle of this cove in the Banks blind. Definitely doable if one comes out here. I'd say I should get one within bow range if they come out in this corner. If they come out in the big field over here, it might be a little more tough, but I actually jumped my target buck on the way in. He was bedded back by the river, kind of in a weird spot out in the open, so he did run up into the bedding area here, so hopefully he will come back out here tonight, or hopefully there's something else here that I'd shoot, so we'll see what happens. This is probably my last hunt in Iowa. We've had some really, really warm weather and haven't even had the wind on it. Tonight the wind is marginal at best, but good enough for me to come sit in here. So after today it's gonna get back to like 55 degrees, so this is probably my last shot. We will see what happens tonight, and hopefully one of these bucks will show up and give me a shot, so we'll see what happens.
been sitting for about an hour and a half. And I just started seeing some deer in the last 30 minutes. A couple does came down the hill. And then a nice buck that had already shed one side. It's not exactly what you want to see, but I looked up in there and there was another deer coming. And it's a buck that's shed both sides, and he was with a spike that's shed one side, so hopefully there's some shooters left around here that haven't shed their antlers. But this buck's at about 25 yards right now. It's still pretty early, so hopefully something else will show up. Shoot, he looks like a really nice 8-point. Big mature deer. He's coming in right now. Nice 8. Yes. What a long season in Iowa. January 4th, took it down to the wire. But I finally got it done. Wow. What a night. This was my last chance to hunt this spot. I've hunted it one other time. And with the wind and the weather we had, this is the last time I was gonna get anything out of the north. And never seen that buck before. We have no pictures of him, but that's the beauty of late season. You just never know if you've got food, what's gonna show up. And that beautiful 8-pointer just came down off the hill. As soon as I saw him coming, I knew he was mature. And he would be an awesome buck, and I'm super happy with him. 25 yards, and I just drilled him, and he's down. He's down at 90 yards. I can't believe it. Whew. Awesome. Yes. All right, well, just shot him about 10 minutes ago. Straight out in front of the blind here at 25 yards. Go out here and see if we can find blood. I saw him go down, so doesn't really matter, but I think he was somewhere right here. Yep. Man, what a night. There's blood all over the ground right here. Alright. Well, here he is. As you can see, I'm just right here. I'm not even 80 yards from the blind. And there he lays, right there. Man, what a beautiful buck. Awesome deer. Well, here he is. My first buck of the year here in Iowa on January 4th, 2023. What a way to ring in the new year. What an awesome hunt tonight. I was covered in deer all night. And when I saw this buck coming down the hill, I knew he was a shooter. Just a big, massive, mature 8-pointer. And he worked right in there to 25 yards. And the rest is history. He only went 80 yards right up here in the grass. The swacker did its job. And what a way to end the season. Awesome, awesome buck. Wouldn't have been possible without the ozonics. I had deer straight downwind of me tonight, and yet again, that new HR 500 saves the day, and this buck worked in right in front of me and gave me a shot. So a lot to be thankful for. What a way to end the season. What a big, mature Iowa 8-pointer. What an awesome memory, especially to do it by myself. It's not easy self-filming, but man, when it comes together, there's nothing like it. What a way to finish the season.